Falcon, go MRV and go MEP.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
We had confirmation of main engine cutoff and stage separation. Great.
Reading from the second stage. Gorgeous view.
T-minus 10, 9, 8.
Early this morning, a piece of a SpaceX rocket the size of a 5-story building slammed into the moon at 5,400 miles per hour. Scientists in Chile now say they've picked up the first sign it actually happened. A change in light readings at the exact moment of impact. But the full picture is still days away. It starts in January last year. A Falcon 9 lifts off from Florida carrying 2 moon landers. Its job is done in minutes. Fire the landers toward the moon, then drift. For 18 months, nothing. Then the pull of the Earth, the moon, even sunlight itself, nudges the leftover rocket stage bit by bit until it's locked on a collision course. Because nothing was in position to watch, not the orbiters circling the moon, not telescopes on the ground. The impact happened in daylight for most of the world, and the flash lasts a fraction of a second. Astronomer Matt Bothwell called it a nice little neat experiment, but the real payoff comes later. Ground telescopes in the Americas were watching in the dark and may have caught a plume of dust rising up to 100 kilometers. But the real confirmation comes from before and after photos. NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter will pass over the site in the coming days. Bothwell says the real payoff lands in about a week, once scientists get a clear before and after of the new crater. Because it's not the first, and it won't be the last. Today's crash brings the total human-made debris on the moon to roughly 3,000 objects, nearly 190 tons combined. Most of it is harmless history, Apollo hardware, old landers. But scientists are increasingly worried about something else, protecting historic sites like the Apollo landing zones and collision risk, as moon traffic is set to rise sharply over the next decade. The irony? The very same Falcon 9 model is set to fly again in days. Its reusable booster launching 29 Starlink satellites on August 10th. One half of the rocket comes home. The other ends up as a crater on the moon. As nations and private companies race back to the lunar surface, that gap between what comes back and what gets left behind is the story space agencies are only just starting to reckon with.